Are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's a spring training matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Noah Decker, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Now to the plate, Dee Gordon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Into the box now, Jean Segura. And now a swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. Hernandez comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2, and set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing with Matt Ross behind the dish. Big zone.
Yeah, you know, coming into this one you better pull the trigger if something.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Jake Arrieta gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, coming on now to pitch is former NL Cy Young Award winner Jake Arrieta. Good fastball, 95 to 97. Great overhand curveball and a straight changeup. Former Cy Young Award winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Right side. Gordon able to get there, and there's one gone to start the night.
Batting second, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
This is on the ground over to first. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Justin Decker.
To the plate now, Justin Decker hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, George Springer. On a rope to the second baseman.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Alonso at second, Decker at first, 2 out in the inning. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Blue Jays leave a pair. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a sinker not close as this misses down and away for ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Next will be the designated hitter, Roy Avalos. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-2.
At the ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Standing in now, Andrew McCutchen. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Phillies strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting center, the designated hitter, Nick Markakis.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Nick Markakis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Towards second, Gordon is there. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away.
Batting in, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
At the plate, Bo Bichette will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. To complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Scott Kingery. The 3-1. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the move is Springer. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 9, the catcher, Andrew Knapp.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew Knapp. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The batter, number 9.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next the speedy D. Gordon. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Now here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here it comes on 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Howie Kendrick. Right back to the mound for Arrieta. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now back, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Hit hard to 3rd. Kingery's there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 3 innings in the books, no score on MLB Network. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jean Segura.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-2. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper. 2-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Harper has a track record of power hitting at the major league level, over 250 career home runs. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
To the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. And the count will be full. And it's fouled away.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
The next 3-2. drilled to first. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Justin Decker. He reached on a single in his first try. The 1-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Into the second deck and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. So now to the plate, George Springer. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and it's gone. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batter, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
At the plate, Nick Markakis, left side. He's got it. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
So striding in, Bo Bichette. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it, and that retires the side. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We played 4 full. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
At the plate now, Roy Avalos. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
The left fielder, number 29, Andrew.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. And it'll be right on the bag as Molina nails him trying to swipe second. Two out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and the inning is over. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail it here 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now back, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Howie Kendrick. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there, 2 gone.
Now back, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Into the box now, Pete Alonso. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Mike Soroka will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring.
Number 45, Mike Soroka.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Scott Kingery. Here now the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Andrew Knapp. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
The 2-2. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the 2nd baseman, Dee Gordon.
And here's the speedster Dee Gordon. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Gordon ahead, 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls, 1
Gene Segura would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
2 out, nobody on. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still down 3-0. Aaron Nola enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 27, Aaron Nola.
Stepping in, Justin Decker, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 2-1 home. Line towards center field. Oh, and he misses it. He'll get it into second. throw won't get him.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, George Springer. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. No one out with a runner at second. And he lays off again, ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. None out, runners at first and second. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond, and if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he could take you out of the ballpark.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 3-0. Anthony Bass is going to come on now as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring.
Number 52, Anthony
Adrian Guzman is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Christian Walker will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Walker.
Bases are empty, one man out. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Fouled off. Once again, a 3-2. And this foul tip is held onto by Molina. A fine play there by the veteran backstop to help record the punch out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Adam Hazley will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Christian Walker will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Now playing right field, number 53.
Angel De Los Santos gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 51, Angel De Los Santos. Now at shortstop, number 10.
Alec Bohm is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman.
Number 23, Alec
Luke Williams is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Williams.
Nick Markakis digging in now. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 1-1 home. And now a swing by Markakis as this is pulled on the ground to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop,
Nick Williams is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
Ready once again, Bo Bichette, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. One out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here's the pitch. inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. He did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina. And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Robert Denson will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Robert Denson.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner 2 after that one as we get another look at it here. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Dan Winkler is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring.
Number 43, Dan Winkler.
Cavan Biggio will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 8, Cavan Biggio.
Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Drilled right back up the middle. Bichette gathers it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now that's designated hitter, Roy Avalos.
So here's the Phillies DH, Roy Avalos, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering, and this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
The third baseman, number 4, Scott
Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
2-1 to count. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Phillies nothing. Victor Arano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 64, Victor Arano.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. The 1-2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game. And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Lourdes Gurriel will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled away. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Luis Robert will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Number 88, Luis Robert.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. As a look, now the pitch.
Count 2-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
All even now, 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Tyler O'Neill will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
2 down, runners at first and second. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Now is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Lourdes Gurriel will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Now playing right field, number 13.
Luis Robert will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 88, Luis Robert.
Tyler O'Neill will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Tyler O'Neill.
Ken Giles comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Ken Giles.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to hit is the catcher, Andrew Knapp.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
To the plate now, D. Gordon. Outside, 2-1. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. There's ball 4.
The batter, number 11.
Striding in, Luke Williams. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
1-2, here it comes.
That's ball 2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Nick Williams. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alec Bohm. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So now to the plate, Ramon Laureano. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Ready for another shot now, Roy Avalos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 2-1. This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set. The 3-1. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Fouled off. Philly down to their last strike. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Noah Decker gets the W on the mound. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.